Oh, got one. What is this? Let's go. First cast of the day. That right there is a baby lane snapper. Absolutely beautiful fish. Colors, everything about this fish is just gorgeous. How awesome is that? First fish of the day. Oh no. Oh, he's in the seat. Oh, that's no good. Oh God, he's stuck. I got him. I got him. Later, dude. Bro, these fish are so fast. I really feel like they'll eat this. Wow, he actually ate it. What is this? Oh my God, this is a freaking goby. Dude, this thing's massive. Oh God, I can't remember if you guys got teeth or not. Yeah, you definitely got teeth. Look at this thing. Another beautiful fish. I believe this is a goby. Look at the teeth on that sucker though. Holy smokes. I literally decided to take a bite out of that soft plastic right there, put it on this hook right here, and I was watching all of them chase it, and he was the lucky one, I guess. Those teeth, man, that's nuts. Let's get him back. I'm pretty sure that's like the 3rd or 4th species of the day already, and we were literally at our first spot. We were at this spot, just not even, I didn't even plan to fish this spot. I just wanted to pull up here really quick and let some more of the incoming tide just kind of come in before we actually got to our next spot. The spot that I actually wanted to go to, but this is fun. It doesn't get better than this. Let's keep fishing. Goby for the win. Got him. Got him. What do we got? What is this? Oh, this is a mangrove. Okay, so the other one I don't know. The other one I'm not sure. So this is a mangrove snapper right here. The other one was I have actually no clue what that was. I know it was a snapper for sure. Maybe a striped snapper. I don't know. I ain't got a clue, but I'll look it up and post a picture of what that fish actually was, that other snapper. But awesome. Let's go ahead and get this dude back. Dude, this is so much fun. We were just yanking him out here on this dock. All right, my guy. See you next time. So awesome. All right, we're gonna catch one more fish right here and then we'll bounce. There we go. What we got? Oh, he took me in the freaking rocks. There we go. We're freaking on him. Let's go. Peace. Look at this water. I want to show you guys this real quick. It's so freaking pretty. Look at this. Look at that water. Oh my goodness. Anyways, let's get to where we're going and see if we can catch some different species. What's up? Somebody just rode behind a boat and said, hey, YakPak. That's what I'm talking about. Well, this area is not producing, so we're gonna bounce. Where? That's a shark. 100%. Right there. Yep, 100% that's a shark. Oh my God, it's giant. Holy shit. Dude, look at it. Right there. Oh my gosh. There he goes, right there. Oh, let's try to catch up to him. Look, here he is. Here he is. Right there. There he goes. Holy smokes, we're chasing him. We're hawking him down. Where did he go? Just saw an absolute giant shark. Oh, there he is. Look. Look. Oh my God. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Y'all thought I was playing. Holy smokes. Right here by the freaking lighthouse. Oh my God. Damn sure don't want to fall in right here. That is a fact. That thing had to be 7 or 8 feet. Holy smokes. Well, guys, we seem to have lost the shark. What a cool freaking day, though. Anyways, we're almost at our spot now. We're still working it up. We'll be at our spot here shortly. Oh, got one, baby. Let's go. Look at this. Talk about smallest fish of the day award. Holy smokes. This little teeny tiny little goby, that might just be the smallest fish I'd have ever caught. I can't even believe I hooked this dude. Well, holy smokes. I didn't plan on catching you, but I mean, I guess you'll do. All right, buddy. Go enjoy your weekend. Look at him. You better go on before you get slurped by something bigger. Well, here's one of the spots that we were gonna come to earlier that just didn't work. And here's another one right here, fillet table. That's where the jacks are supposed to be. That's where all the fish are, the bigger fish, that's where they're all supposed to be. That's why I brought my big combo today. And the fish are supposed to be on this wall right here. But guess what? They weren't. Not a single one of them was. Which is okay. I mean, we still had fun. We still caught, I don't know, 5 different species today, maybe 4. I lost count. I don't even remember.
But that first spot that we pulled up to, I mean, that was really cool, was it not? Anyways, we're losing sunlight, so I'm gonna take a couple laps around this bridge right here and see if I can catch anything.
I guess we should have stuck with what worked, huh? I reckon you should never leave fish to find fish. Let's see if we can bust a couple of them before we head home. Oh, that's a good one. Whatever that is a good one. Oh my God, look at this freaking snapper. As I was getting the tangle out of my... Let's go. Holy smokes, look at this fish. This thing is beautiful. Look at his teeth. That right there is one good looking fish. Some kind of snapper. Man, look at those teeth. Boy, you don't want that thing to get a hold of you. We're headed back to load the kayak up and everything. And how much battery do I got? I'm on 2 batteries, okay? 2 batteries. I wish I could explain more in detail correctly of how far I've traveled today and the conditions that I traveled in, and I still have half a battery. Like, it just hit 2 bars, so that's so awesome. Look at this sunset. Is that not dope or what? Here we are back at the house, and I just read on the internet that the governor of Florida is issuing a 30-day stay-at-home, don't go outside, don't go fishing, don't make YouTube. That coronavirus, it's getting real serious out here, folks. So on the real though, for real, just stay safe, guys, stay safe. Wash your hands, hand sanitizer, Clorox, Lysol, wipes, spray, whatever you gotta do, just stay clean and do the right thing. That way all this mess can pass faster. But he did say essential activities, which creating fishing content for every last one of you guys is, in my book, essential. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. So it looks like for the next month, I'll be doing a lot of solo kayak fishing and solo bank fishing. And I guess if I go fishing with somebody else, it'll be, I will socially distance myself with like outside of the little 6-foot radius that Governor DeSantis, I guess, decided that's, I got it. I understand why he's doing it. He wants to keep everybody safe, and we got a global pandemic going on right now. I got it. But this is, what a crazy time to be alive. The COVID. Oh, this is wild. Anyways, enough about that mess. I'm not here to talk to you guys. I'm no doctor. I'm going to talk to you guys about fishing and kayaks and stuff like that. But I have here in front of me this little piece of paper. I made a video. You'll see it pop up on the screen right now, as well as being linked down in the description below. And it was a 1-month update on my Old Town Sportsman 106 powered by Minn Kota, my kayak, my new kayak that I have. There were a few things that I left out in the video. There was a few things that I forgot to mention. So we're gonna go over that right here. And then we're gonna talk a little bit more about a couple of my other favorite kayaks from this new Old Town Sportsman series. So let's hop right into it. So what you see right now popping up on the screen is the brand new Old Town Sportsman 106 powered by Minn Kota. And this is my kayak. This is the exact kayak I have, the exact color and everything. And these are the specs to it. And I probably should do a better job at knowing the specs right off the top of my head, but that was my fault. When I made that video, I didn't, and I didn't have this little card right here with me. So a couple of the key features: you've got a 45-pound thrust trolling motor, which has been strong enough to pull and push me in ingoing tide, outgoing tide, really strong current up in the rivers, on lakes that are super windy. I mean, it's just, I have not had an issue whatsoever with the power behind the trolling motor, and you know, my body weight, and then all my gear, the weight of all my gear in my kayak, haven't had an issue at all, which has been very, very clutch, to say the least. I mean, it's been an awesome kayak for the past month. The through-hole wiring kit, very, very good for someone like me that, believe it or not, I'm not very mechanically inclined. So if I were to have to put all these wires through my kayak myself, it would have been a disaster, and it would have looked like, I mean, just being honest, it would have looked like crap if I had to do it myself. But it comes from the factory pre-wired, basically through-hole wiring kit. So that in and of itself does not get any more clutch. That's awesome right there. Powerboat throttle, the forward, neutral, and reverse. Super simple. I mean, literally a 3-year-old could figure out how to make that kayak go forward and in reverse just in 30 seconds. So very awesome yet simple feature. Moving along, here we have the actual specs to the kayak. It's 10'6", which is why it's called the 106. It's 10 foot 6 inches.
37-inch width, that is very, very wide. And I can attest to the fact that this kayak is very, very stable. You are not gonna flip this kayak unless you absolutely wanna flip it. 75-pound hull weight, that is not including the motor or the battery. With those two items not inserted in the kayak, you can borderline throw this thing in and out of the bed of my truck. I do it every day, every other day at the least, and it's not an issue whatsoever. It wouldn't be an issue, you know, especially if you've got two people. Total capacity, 525 pounds, and then gear and people capacity, 390. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I don't know the difference in, I guess the capacity that this kayak can hold total is 525 pounds, but gear and people would be 390. I don't know, somebody can make sense of that for me in the comments down below. I don't understand that. But I would say you could fish 2 grown men out of this kayak if you wanted to, I promise you that. And moving right along, we've got the battery life. Okay, so 100 amp hour battery, roughly 20 hours. Typical battery life, 7 hours, and then full throttle battery life, 2.5 hours. Now, like I said a few minutes ago in this video, I traveled very, very far, specifically in today's video, also with every condition against me, basically. So the wind was in my face the whole day, the current was coming, you know, I was going against the current, it was incoming tide, and I was going towards the ocean, so all day, and especially in the river as well. So it was very strong out there today. And even though it was very strong, I still had half a battery left by the time I got back to the truck, which I was probably out there for, I don't even remember, I want to say the better half of 5 or 6 hours. So, and that was on a fully charged battery. I charged it the whole night prior. When I pulled it off the charger to put it inside of my truck to transport to the ramp, it was 4 out of 4. It was fully charged. It was green, flashing green. Everything was perfect. So it literally ate half a battery to do all that traveling I did. I don't know how many miles it was. If I had to take a guess, maybe 3 to 5 miles total. And that's, you know, like I said, counting all the conditions against me as well. But now we're gonna flip this over and I'm gonna show you guys some of their new kayaks, and I'm gonna show you guys which of these that I demoed that are my favorite. So I'm just gonna throw this picture up on the screen so you guys can follow along with me while we talk about all 3 series of the Sportsman kayaks. You've got the paddle, the pedal, and then the power, the brand new power. So for paddle, my favorite one, believe it or not, was the Discovery Solo 119, and that would be 11 foot 9 inches. And it's basically a hybrid between a canoe and a kayak. And I stood up in it and they were like, wow, you know, we didn't really like test standing up in it, but I stood up just fine. I had, you know, whatever you call sea legs or whatever, and once it took me 10 seconds to get used to it. Once I got used to it, it was completely fine. But for the paddle ones, like I said, favorite one was the Discovery. I'll also, before we move any further, I'll link the video where I went out and I demoed these specific kayaks, so you guys can watch that and get an even better feel for it if you would like. But for the pedal kayaks, my favorite one was the Salty PDL 120. It was smooth in the water in the sense of it was very fast, it was very agile. Everything about it was just so smooth. It was just such a nice kayak to be in and to fish out of. Nothing got in my way. There was plenty of storage. The weight of the kayak wasn't too bad. Balancing to stand up and fish on the kayak was not an issue whatsoever. And then obviously the steer and the control, everything was just really, really nice about the Salty PDL 120. I'm actually really jealous. I really want one of those Salty 120s. Those things are super nice. And then last but definitely not least, power. And then last but definitely not least, we have the power. The 106 power by Minn Kota, which is what I have. The Autopilot 120, the Autopilot 136, which the 120 is a 12-foot kayak, the 136 is a 13.5-foot kayak. That is a freaking yacht. It is a boat. Now, the difference between the 106 powered by Minn Kota and the 2 Autopilots is both have Minn Kota trolling motors. The Autopilots have the, I don't know, you guys may know, I don't, I'm sorry, but it's the Minn Kota trolling motor that has the spot lock. The Autopilot 120 and the 136 both have the spot lock trolling motors, which is phenomenal. I don't even know of a better word to use to describe fishing out of these kayaks. Especially if you get on a school of whatever, or your bed fishing, sight fishing, whatever the case is, you hit that spot lock, and I hate the word game changer, but that's exactly what it is. It is a game changing kayak. Game-changing piece of equipment. It is just absurd at how nice these kayaks were. Out of those three, I would honestly say the 106 is definitely my favorite out of the Power. The only thing that I like better about the autopilots is the spot lock. Other than that, I prefer the 106 Power by Minn Kota. It's perfect for me and the kind of fishing that I do. That 10'6" kayak. I do a lot of inshore saltwater fishing. I do a lot of canal fishing here in South Florida. I do a lot of skinny water fishing, backwater, mangrove fishing. I do a lot of fishing like that, and a lot of exploring type fishing. I'm always finding new places and stuff like that. So I just, that 106, that 10'6" kayak is just absolutely perfect for what I need. But other than that, that is the complete lineup of the Old Town Sportsman's. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new. Like the video if you enjoyed. You can check out Old Town at the link in the description. I don't get paid by them whatsoever. I don't make any kind of commission or anything crazy like that. So if you were to buy something from that link, that all that does is tell them you saw Old Town on my video and you clicked the link, and that's what brought you to Old Town's website. I don't make any money off them whatsoever, so I'm not trying to sit here and trying to get you guys to buy something. That's not the case. I just want to show you guys what I truly have been enjoying for the past, I don't know, 18 months or so, fishing out of these Old Town kayaks. But anyways, thanks again for watching, guys, and we will see you on the next adventure.